How to survive a moose attack. Oh wait, wrong title. How to make peace with your god, because that's the best you can do if this tank with antlers wants to take your life. The obvious answer here is to just not be around one. Stay out of Alaska and can't- wait, was that? Oh, so he's our problem too. Alright then. What you need to understand is that moose aren't afraid of anything. To be fair, when you can walk on water like Moose Christ and cripple cars, there's not going to be a lot of things that put fear in your heart. But if a moose makes a decision to subtract you from the human population, here's what to do. Back off and run. Find a tree or a building to hide behind and pray that Messiah spares you. Curl into a ball. If a moose knocks you to the ground, you want to protect your head and organs. Yes, while the moose might stomp you out with the force of 50 Ray Rices, curling into a ball might save your life. Do not get up right away. If you get up after an attack while the moose is still around, he'll have no problem issuing a round 2 assault on your soul. So if you see a baby moose, you need to exit the premises immediately. Baby moose is one of the most dangerous things in nature. Why? Saying that means the next thing you might see is an 800-pound pissed off mother. The next thing you'll see is a white light. Seriously, that's how these things happen. I really hope you never need any of what I said in this video, but if you do and it doesn't work out, tell Pop Smoke his album slaps. I made a video on how to survive a moose attack, and after posting it, I realized one thing. Once a moose decides to choose violence, only 2 things can save you: Jesus Christ and the Messiah himself. The best thing to do is not get attacked in the first place, so here are some signs that a moose is about to end you. If a moose stops eating and stares at you, whatever you did to get his attention, stop it, because interrupting a moose's meal is punishable by the death penalty. If a moose lays back its ears or raises the hair on its hump, it means it has homicide on its mind and you need to act accordingly. If a moose smacks or licks its lips or clicks its teeth, that means it's about to remove you from the United States Census. If a moose lowers its head and approaches you, you need to stop whatever you did to get this walking tank's attention before you get put 6 feet under. It pees. I don't know why, but if a moose urinates and makes eye contact with you, you're about 5 seconds away from getting rocked. If a moose shows you the whites of his eyes, you need to take the hint before he shows you the whites of the heaven gates. Lastly, if a moose whips his head back like a horse, it means if you get any closer, it will be your series finale. If you don't take the hint, you better hope Messiah has mercy on your soul, else he'll split you in half like mooses to the Red Sea. How to survive a gorilla attack. First of all, why would you ever put yourself in a position where you need to know any of this? Like seriously, in what scenario would you ever possibly— First of all, gorillas are 300-pound pacifist vegetarians that try to avoid conflict whenever they can. They're non-violent and most attacks are actually bluffs. That being said, gorillas have the strength of 8 men and a bite force stronger than that of a grizzly bear, so they can easily send you on a first-class flight straight to the heaven gates. Do not make eye contact. They take it as a sign of disrespect, and you do not want to disrespect a silverback gorilla. Do not show your teeth. They take it as a challenge and an invitation to send your jaw to Jerusalem. Do not thump your chest in front of a silverback gorilla. Actually, if you're dumb enough to do that, you might as well just let natural selection do its thing. Don't scream, raise your arms, or try to make yourself look bigger. He'll put you in your place expeditiously. And by place, I mean the in memoriam section of your local news. Best thing to do is lower yourself and appear as non-threatening as possible. If he approaches you, get on the ground and go completely limp. He might examine you to see if you're a threat, so do not panic. Gorillas don't usually attack anything that seems weaker than they are, which gives them more of a moral compass than high school bullies. That's how you survive a gorilla attack. How to survive a polar bear. First, you want to make yourself look big. Are you serious? Did you really think I was going to have actual advice here? I mean, look at this. If you're ever in a situation where this is in front of you, just know that living is no longer your choice. What's the expression? If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, get on the ground. If it's white, you finna die. This guy literally decides whether you get to go home to your family or go home to your ancestors. They can run at 25 miles per hour. They can swim at 6.2. Not even Michael Phelps could breaststroke his way out of this one. They can smell a seal from several miles away, so if a polar bear pulls up on you, not only did it already know you were there, the slaughter that's about to occur was premeditated. There is one thing you can do. Research says if you're armed with one shot, the best place to aim is right between your own eyes. You thought I was going to say shoot the bear? Nah, you better press the quit button on life before he takes yours. 10 feet long, 1,000 pounds. All a bullet's going to do is make him want to send you to Shangri-La faster. I forgot to mention they have a bite force of 1,235 pounds per square inch. Oh yeah, and the whole playing dead thing doesn't work here. In conclusion, if a polar bear decides it's your time, it's going to put you to rest next to Squidward's hopes and dreams. At least the cubs are cute. Survive a chimpanzee attack. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not going to. We're talking about an animal that kills, mutilates, and cannibalizes members of its own species. They're 4 times stronger than humans, and this one looks like they either came from or is going to prison. You see the triceps? One uppercut and he's sending your jaw to Jerusalem with no return trip. Evolution made humans smart enough to put a man on the moon, but also made chimps swole enough to put a man on the news. They're the CEOs of Black Air Force Energy. Let's not forget that this one literally ripped a woman's face off. She literally can never use iPhone Face ID because this chimp decided he didn't like her anymore. Chimps will literally coordinate gang assaults on each other. They'll pin their victim to the ground and tear their throat and balls off. They literally perform non-consensual vasectomies on each other. A chimpanzee in Sweden once hid a pile of rocks under a bunch of hay. When visitors arrived to his enclosure, he got the stones and started yeeting them at people. And this was 100% premeditated. Only advice is to jump in water because chimps can't swim. If you can't find any water, be sure to save me a seat at Heaven's Dining Hall.